Okay, so did I do it? Okay. The CYC is a Gaelic tournament that's played in a North American city every year at the end of July, beginning of August, and it ranges from U6 to U18 in Gaelic football, ladies football, camogie, and hurling. And how it started was, youth programs started early as the 1970s in the U.S. cities, but they were very fragmented, and the games were just played here and there whenever needed purposes, and many cities decided they needed to get more inner-city challenges. So with the support from Crow Park and DFA, they generated the Continental Youth Championships, the CYC, in 2004. The first one was held in New York, and it had 48 teams, 102 games, 5 fields, and it was only a day and a half. And it only consists of Gaelic football and ladies football. Today, finishing our 12th year, it is 173 teams, 455 games, 15 fields, and it lasted 4 days. Unfortunately, this year it was 2 days because of the rain. All codes were played there, and they had a premier competition between New York and NACB. Some of the successes on how they got there was they have an online system that helps families register and participate a lot easier to be part of it, as well as we certify the coaches and the referees so the games are more meaningful and enrich. But the biggest factor that they put into the CYC is that they say it is an annual family tournament. So families are turning this tournament into their vacation. And they stay a few days before, a few days after, and they also then go see the host city. So that is a big selling point on how we get so many clubs to come to the CYC. Some of the challenges we have, we need to have 105 volunteers every 45 minutes, because that is how many games are played at that time. It's 15 referees, 30 linesmen, 60 umpires. So how do we do it? We really ask the adult clubs and the youth clubs to come apart and join together and help out with the volunteers. Financially, it costs about $145,000 to run a tournament with it. The host committees look for sponsorship, local sponsors to help with the burden. We also have capacity. Is it getting too big? What would we do? How do we weed out if it gets too big, and are all teams getting enough games with it? And then facilities. The facility, this CYC this year was in Chicago, and it happened to be able to hold 15 pitches, but not everybody can do that. So those are some challenges that the steering committee faces all the time and have to deal with, and they've been very successful so far with it. And you will actually see this year representing the World Games in North America, all 4 teams are All-American. Most of them coming up through the CYC program. So it is a great bridge from the youth to the adult club for them to go. I know, like an example I'm from Chicago, so I know that my kids, once they hit the U18, they feed into the junior clubs that are predominantly All-American teams and branch there to work their way up to the senior levels. So that is short and sweet.